Yeah, so they lived on board this thing going down the Mississippi. So I guess they took turns sleeping or whatever. So they'd lay their stuff out there. All these would come down, cover it up so they could have some privacy. I guess it's all fuel storage. What I'll do is I'll probably build a thing up under the front, and that's where all the batteries and stuff will go, and that will help balance out the weight of the people and the machinery space. So as you can see, there's the line and there's the blowdown, or no, that's the water in right there. So you have your check valve, but it's all down at the very bottom, which means you can't drain it. There's no drain. Oh, there's a plug right there, but who knows if anybody's opened it. Still, you're tripping on it, it's right in the way. You know, it's no, not gonna happen. So, and then your engine is built by this gentleman. It's a 3x4, 2002. There's your water pump, chain-driven water pump for automatically pumping water into the boiler. And then this is your reverser. So you go one way for forward, the other way for reverse. Tighten it down. Now this has cutoff. So see how it moves the D-link. As you cut it off, it changes. I haven't even... it's got a little play, but not too bad. So that's your eccentrics, and that controls the valve that admits the steam into the engine. So one way, you're admitting steam one direction, which makes the engine spin one direction. Go the other way, it emits the steam the opposite way. Now what they do cut off, or you bump it like this, that's full. So you're getting steam the entire stroke. You bump it right there. Now obviously that would be neutral, like right in the middle. But you put it somewhere in the middle like that, and now you're only letting steam in for a little bit of that stroke. And what happens is the steam will expand and you get more power out of it, but you're not using as much steam, so it's actually more efficient. Whether they ever ran it with it doing that, I couldn't tell you. It seems like they want one way or the other, but if they knew about cutoff, you'd set it there, tie it down. Now you're running pretty efficiently, and you're using more of the expansive power of the steam instead of it just yeah, stepping over these pipes sucks. You're using more of the expansive power of the steam instead of it just, you know, big gulp, big gulp, big gulp. Here, hold it down here. It turns free. It doesn't feel like there's any knocking. There's lots of grease on it, so I think they took good care of it. Oh, it is turning the wheel. Ah, it's in gear. So, yeah, I don't know. I won't figure it out until we start. Running it. So there's fuel everywhere. I guess, you know, from it getting knocked around and everything on our ride home. And the wheel uses that cable's just, that's janky as all get out. So, and so obviously, besides the sideboards, which you can see we're coming off, we threw in here on the way home, besides the sideboard rotting, some of those boards along the edge are rotting, so I'm gonna have to take that apart and redo it. So I'm figuring the pilot house will come out, and along that very front wall we'll have a couple seats just right up front, and I might put some seats back here. I'd like to be able to carry about 6 people comfortably in seats. I think this boat would be more than enough to do that. It has a nice deep bilge, so. And then, yeah, that's the well. So, which was higher, it looks like, and they cut it down. Lovely. So we'll see, because obviously if you put too many people in here, now you've got a giant hole right to the water. So that could be a problem. But yeah, I'll hydro test the boiler, redo all the piping. It has a test gauge, but it's not calibrated in any way, shape, or form. I have a much better gauge that I'll put on there. Lee Mills Steamboat Meet 2015. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is your safety valve. I'm not sure what pressure it's set at. He said it says it on a tag on the front, but he said they ran it at about 130 when the guy ran it last, and this broke off because it froze. That goes to the teeny tiny whistle, which is an actual whistle. That whistle's like a homemade whistle. I have a real nice 2-inch Crosby that I'll probably put on here. And then that valve was for the calliope. So, seems like there's a hole here for a blower, although with a tall stack and a wood fire, you probably don't need one very much once it gets going. Let me see if I can show you inside the firebox. So that's inside the firebox. You got your grate for cleaning out. Very well designed. There you go. So we'll see how well it drafts and all that. I assume you could pull this back too to give it more or less air for better burning fire. And then it had this little stairway for getting down into the boat. So, alright, well, we'll go look at the calliope. This is the 10 whistle calliope, and some of them are out of tune now because they've been, I don't know, they're loose, they've been moved, but they have it's a steam manifold with electric solenoid valves. So I'm looking forward to getting that one. And then it's underneath. But it came with a keyboard and electronics to run it. And it apparently has 10 pre-programmed songs. And you can hook it to your phone and play other music on it. So that ought to be neat. But yeah. We'll probably have to retune the whistles because they've been loose and moved and everything else, but It looks like the manifold was built for a 12 whistle calliope. Anywho, it ought to be fun. I may try it out on air first. So that's the Steamboat Mary Doris for now.